Hello viewers, I'm Rohit Khurana and I'm a gadget expert. In this video I'm going to give you a detailed review of the Gionee Elife E3. We have seen a lot of requests for the detailed review of this phone, and this itself is a very stunning phone, especially in the form of display as well as the build quality it has on the offer. It has a high definition 1280 by 720p display on the front, and it is just 7.9mm slim. As you can see, it's fairly compact to hold in one hand. The display size is 4.7 inches. Let's get started with our review. Starting with the size and form factor of the phone, it is a fairly sleek phone with a 4.7 inch display at front. On the front you get three capacitive touch buttons, the home button, menu button and the back button just below the display. There is a small mic hole indent on the right hand side bottom of the screen. On the top you have a 2 megapixel front facing camera. On the top towards the right there are few sensors over here and the standard speaker grill which you see on the top on this phone. On the rear you get an 8 megapixel camera with autofocus and flash. I'll give you a detailed camera review in a few seconds. There is Gionee branding in the middle and DTS surround sound logo at the bottom with a speaker mesh over here. There is a small indent to open the back cover on the bottom right side of the phone. In the middle you have a power or wake up key followed by a volume rocker key at the top. On the top you have a micro USB port for charging as well as data transfer and a standard 3.5mm audio port. Removing the back panel, we get the access to the large battery, which is 1800 mAh battery on the Gionee Elife E3. There are two SIM card slots, the SIM 1 and SIM 2. The SIM 1 is a micro SIM, whereas the SIM 2 is a normal size mini SIM. There is a micro SD card slot over here with which you can expand the memory. The internal memory of this phone is 16 GB, which is tremendous, but if you still want to enhance the memory to put more multimedia content, you can add a micro SD card in the slot provided here. The software on the Gionee Elife E3 has been very optimized for use of battery, and it does a fairly good job when it comes to battery life. With the 1800 mAh battery provided on this phone, it can easily last for 1.5 days if you are a normal to light user and one full day if you are a heavy user. One of the most impressive features of this phone is the display itself. As you can see, it's a high definition IPS display with stunning viewing angles. Even from very steep angles you can see the screen, and the display looks fairly good from almost all the sides. It is a high definition, very crisp display. I'll quickly show you some gameplay demo to show you what it is capable of with the kind of performance that it has. It has a quad core 1.2 GHz processor, 1 GB RAM, PowerVR SGX 554MP GPU, which makes it very capable when it comes to game. So let me first run the Real Racing 3, which is a heavy racing game, to show you the performance of this phone when it comes to gaming graphics. The graphics are coming out to be really superb. The display is very immersive and it gives a very engaging gaming experience. I just love to play games on this phone. There is no lag or stutter or any sort of problem when it comes to gaming on the Gionee Elife E3, even with the heavy games like the Real Racing 3. Let me demonstrate the gaming capability further with the popular game, the Frontline Commando Doomsday 2. The Frontline Commando Doomsday Special on the Gionee Elife E3 to show you how it works at the first person shooter game. Let's start our mission, and we have some targets over here. So as you can see, the gaming experience on the first-person shooter games on the Gionee Elife E3 is really immersive. Moving on from gaming to the specifications, the Gionee Elife E3 is powered by a 1.2 GHz quad-core CPU, has 1 GB of RAM and 16 GB internal memory, and out of which 11 GB is available to the user, which is considerable. So there is practically no need to add a memory card if you are a moderate user, but if you like to keep a lot of multimedia, games, etc. on your phone, you can add a micro SD card to expand the memory further by 32 GB. The software version on the Gionee Elife E3 is the Android Jelly Bean 4.2, which gives a lot of added functionalities when it comes to the Android experience on the Gionee Elife E3. You can do a 2-finger swipe to access more quick settings or quick toggles over here, and do a single swipe to access your notification panel, which is a very good feature. Apart from this, it also offers the Android Jelly Bean 4.2 multi-lock windows, from which you can access multiple functions from the lock screen itself. So when I access the lock screen, I have an option to unlock or go to the camera app. Otherwise, I can also slide to left or right to access some more gadgets, like I have added messaging app over here, and I can access the camera very quickly by going to the right hand side screen, and I am ready to shoot pictures right away from the lock screen. Talking about the camera capabilities of the Gionee Elife E3, it has a wonderful camera which is 8 megapixel autofocus with flash, and it supports burst mode as well, in which it can take 40 pictures back to back. It supports touch to focus, so you can focus in the area you want to. Say I want to click a picture of this headphone jack pin, I just click here to focus on it and I take a picture of it, and it comes out to be fairly sharp and precise. I'll also show you some more pictures which I have taken. So these are some close-up shots, and I'll show you some pictures which I have taken from distance, and the color reproduction as well as the vividness of the pictures comes out to be really impressive, as you can see. I'll also give you a quick demo of the burst shot mode, in which you can just tap and hold on the shutter key here and it will click 40 pictures back to back. And it will save all 40 at once, and as you can see, there are 40 different clicks of the same frame with certain movement. So this is an interesting mode. It can shoot full high definition videos with the camera provided on the rear. Also, there is a 2 megapixel front facing camera with which you can do video conferencing or high quality high definition video chats using the front facing camera. You can switch between the video and the still camera mode by switching this button over here at the bottom, and the camera interface is also fairly simple. You can control the camera settings by the setting button over here, and you can change the flash modes, capture modes, you can shoot panoramas, you can also do a picture stitching. You can also click pictures with certain gestures, or you can do a smile shot in which it will automatically click when someone smiles in the picture. You can also add some skins to the picture, so if you want to click a picture in a special effect like a Halloween effect, you can put a frame on it and you can click a picture and it will add another graphic onto it which says Happy Halloween. So there are many skins available for the same. The camera is fairly interesting, capable as well as powerful when it comes to camera performance on the Gionee Elife E3. Gionee Elife E3 high definition display is also apt for watching videos. I'll quickly run a video for you to show you how vibrant it comes out to be on a Gionee Elife E3.
Gionee smartphone.
So as you can see, the video watching experience on Gionee Elife E3 is fairly impressive as well as engaging. Talking of the sound and audio quality on the Gionee Elife E3, it comes with the DTS 3D surround sound system, which gives a very immersive sound experience with these in-the-ear earphones. These are metallic earphones with anti-tangle cables. These are flat cables, and the headset also comes with a microphone inbuilt, so you can accept or reject the calls using the buttons provided on this headset. Also, there is a mic hole, so you can accept calls while you are using these earphones for listening to music. The video consumption on the soundtracks which are DTS enabled is very impressive. These earphones are very comfortable to use and also give very good sound output. The tips of the 3.5mm audio jack of these earphones are gold plated, so it will last long, as well as the anti-tangle and the quality of these earphones provided is very high and they are very trendy and stylish. The quality of sound, the loudness, treble and the bass levels come out to be fairly detailed and loud. The call and signal quality on the Gionee Elife E3 is not an issue. There are 2 SIMs which are supported, and we have been using this phone for quite a long time now. There is no problem when it comes to call quality. I'll quickly show you a demo by dialing a number. I'll put it on speakerphone to show you how loud it is.
We are happy to help you. नमस्कार, अब आप पा सकते हैं अपने बिल, tariff plan, services और बिल संबंध.
As you can see, the sound quality comes out to be fairly good, as well as you have used this phone for tethering, so you can use this for tethering your phone to your laptop and other devices. And this is a fairly good phone when it comes to sound quality, sound clarity, 3G data consumption, as well as tethering on the Gionee Elife E3. I'll quickly show some benchmark scores to show you the performance of the Gionee Elife E3. Let's start with the Antutu. On the Antutu, this phone scores a decent 13,892, one of the best we have seen in the phones in this budget segment. Along with this, I'll quickly show you some more system information. It shows that it is a 1.2 GHz processor with ARM V7 architecture, and the GPU on this phone is Parvier SGX 544MP. Let's also run the Quadrant standard test and see how it performs on the Quadrant standard. So on Quadrant standard, it scores a decent 2778, which is a good score considering that this phone comes at a very competitive price segment and offers top of the line specifications as well as features. Let us also run Nina Mark II and show you how it performs on the graphics benchmarking test. So the graphics performance on the Nina Mark II comes out to be 42.2 frames per second, which is not bad at all. With the kind of graphics performance that it has and the kind of specifications it has on the offer, with a high definition display, a sleek form factor, this phone is a fun phone for gaming as well as work, with the kind of battery and the features and the performance it has on the offer. To show you the browser performance on the Gionee Elife E3, I'll quickly open the website gionee.co.in to show you how it performs. The rotation of the screen is automatic and it is rendering the website in a very nice way. You can also zoom in and zoom out very comfortably. It's very fluid in motion, as well as there is no lag or jitter when it comes to zooming in, zooming out, as well as scrolling on a Gionee Elife E3 standard browser. Along with the Gionee Elife E3, you also get a host of freebies in the box. So you get these high quality earphones which are in the ear, which are included in the package. There is a transparent back cover which is very sleek and it does not add too much bulk to the phone. It gives a glossy finish to the phone as well as gives a protective covering to the phone. There is a slight chin which is above the screen, so it will protect your screen if you put your phone upside down just like this. Apart from this, you get 2 screen protectors right inside the box. There are also some user guides, warranty documents, as well as a large service center list which shows you the service center locations across India. There are many authorized service centers of Gionee, which you can check on gionee.co.in for the complete list. There is also a standard battery charger of 1 ampere, so for fast charging, as well as a standard USB to micro USB cable bundled in the package. The Gionee Elife E3 comes in 4 colors. The one we have here is pink in color. There is a blue color, a black color, as well as white color available with the Gionee Elife E3. This is all we have on a detailed review of the Gionee Elife E3. We hope you like our video. Please press the like button below. For more such videos, please press the subscribe button to get the latest video updates from Gionee India official YouTube channel. This is Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.
Gionee smartphone.